It's late and I'm sad, so this is going to be short. Let's do this. Jays lose 6-5 in the bottom of the 10th in the second of a 4-game set in Minneapolis. Oh, this one cuts. First, Jose Barrios, when I thought everything was going right for him, just when I thought we were going to see the guy that we've had so often, it just seems to flip on and off like a switch, and I don't know what to say anymore. We're back to the old bad habits of just having these pitches with crazy movement that just end up right on a guy's barrel. And he was rolling right along through 3 innings and then absolutely melted down. I can't tell you why. It's very frustrating. Magnificent work by the bullpen all the way through. A great debut for Zach Pop. Really liked him. Didn't really like what I saw from him today. I like what I think he can do. I like the movement on him. I kind of see what the team thought they saw in him, but the results weren't there today, but I kind of see some building blocks to build with. Didn't come back to hurt us because of masterful performances by Adam Simber, Jimmy Garcia, David Phelps et al. Fantastic bullpen work in this one. Unfortunately, we'll get to the unfortunately. First, let's talk a little bit about good offense, too. Being down 5-0 is pretty demoralizing, especially against a guy who's been as solid as Barrios has been lately. You kind of feel the wind coming out of your sails, but the Blue Jays did not let it get to them. Home runs by Matt Chapman and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. put the team right back into it. They were able to scratch and claw their way to tie the game. A clutch little floating single from Raimel Tapia down to our final strike. An 0-2 pitch. That's really, really tough. And he managed to fight it off, drive in the game-tying run. It was wonderful to see the team scratch and fight and claw their way to try to get that W back from a team that they're going to be compared to for the whole rest of the season because of their relative performances at the trade deadline. The narrative is that the Twins did more than enough to bolster themselves to make them legitimate contenders and that the Blue Jays did not. So to see this team come all the way back against this vaunted and newly upgraded Twins bullpen, no less, to get all the way back to a tie game was magnificent to see. It was great, but it all went awry when the Blue Jays basically threw it all away in the 10th. It was like, again, watching a different team. Bases loaded in the 10th inning with 1 out and Teo and Bo coming up. You gotta score there. You've gotta score there. Teo's been good. Teo's been especially good at getting the ball to the outfield, making contact. That was exactly what we need in that situation, and instead he strikes out, and he does so without even any conviction. He struck out trying to check his swing. Oh, that's bad, which means that you're down to Bo Bichette is your final chance to score here, and while he hasn't been very good lately, he was good last night, but he wasn't good tonight, but he's up there swinging, right? At the very least, you can count on him to put the ball in play and maybe something happens. Considering that Bo has been hacking at absolutely everything for what seems like, weeks, to see him watch a middle fastball right down the plate, to watch it go by him. You're swinging at everything else to get yourself to 0-2, but you're not swinging at that, Bo? Oh, I wanted to punch the television. I didn't. It's expensive, so that's good. But I wanted to. And then Romano comes up, and he does what he's supposed to do, which is strike a guy out, and then Danny Jansen throws the ball away. Oh, man. And then another ground ball, and the sure-handed Matt Chapman, who has one of the strongest, best arms on the team, maybe even in the league, throws a noodle arm ball in the dirt to Danny Jansen. It was just not a good throw. And Jansen, one of the most sure defensive catchers in the game, especially good at picking up balls out of the dirt, which he does when guys are throwing it from 6 feet, 6 inches away all the time, absolutely flubs it, and Gordon comes in to score, and that's the end of it. And it's just watching this team fight and scratch and claw to come all the way back just to give it all away in the most disheartening way. Ugh. I'm glad I had a glass of bourbon at hand when that happened, because it got down pretty quick, and then I cleaned the kitchen in rage. I tried to use my powers for good, So, all right, that's not great, but the Blue Jays have snatched plenty of games from the jaws of defeat in this season. Every once in a while, one's going to go the other way, and this was one of those. That's unfortunate, but you get back on that horse and try to take the series, which is still possible. And with a good chance of doing that, we've got new kid Mitch White pitching tomorrow, and then Kevin Gausman out there for Game 4 to try to wrap this thing up. Hopefully Mitch White, being from the National League, is just not a guy that the Twins can do much with, and we can, you know, get some length out of him, because our high leverage guys, everybody outside of Anthony Bass, pretty much got used in this game. So, yeah, we could use some length tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, I'm sad and tired, so that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for watching this channel. Like and subscribe, etc. I will see you tomorrow evening for the third game in this series. Mitch White making his Blue Jays debut. Can't wait. See you tomorrow.